Yo, good afternoon, viewers of YouTube. My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto, and welcome to another episode of Crypto and a Cold One. Of course, a cold one. Today's featured guest comes from Sierra Nevada, Chico, California. Summerfest, baby. It is summertime, and the weather is right. And the women are easy. So good. Such a fitting beer for today. So, today, let's talk about the current state of cryptocurrency. I just recently got back from the Blockchain Economic Forum, and oh boy, was it a good event. The connections between enterprises and blockchain companies are happening, and venture capitalists were like praying hawks there. It's very interesting to see all these things. Over a year ago, this was not going on at this level, and I just watched it all unfold in front of my face. Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, and others were at the event, scoping out the projects and understanding the next wave of technology that is going to revolutionize their industries. Going to the event just reinforced my position I've held about the current state of the crypto market for 3 weeks now, and this extended bear market will end. Nearly a month ago, I said that Bitcoin would have one more dip into the 6K range, which has happened, and it got as low as 6.23K. There is a possibility of one more retracement into the 5.9K range, but the chances are very slim. My personal feeling is a slow climb back into the 7K range with something, I don't know what it is, in about 3 weeks' time igniting the next bull run. What do I have backing up these claims? Well, good old feelings and the fact that crypto's worst nightmare, a Tether explosion, has been put to rest. For now. So as all of us know from my last video about Tether, the controversy is ripe with the stablecoin. Yesterday morning, Tether and the law firm Freeh, Sporkin, and Sullivan released a statement that the firm had completed a balance check of Tether's bank balances. And the results were good. Right now they have a bank balance of $2.3 billion, which is the same amount of Tethers issued. Now, this was just a balance check and not a full audit, which is getting a bunch of people's panties up in a bundle. I mean, I see the argument. They could have $2.3 billion in the bank and $5 billion in liabilities. An audit is supposed to see if everything balances out. Going back to the old accounting equation from college, assets equal liabilities plus owner equity. It looks like the firm only looked at the assets and didn't take a look at any of the liabilities. This is what I don't get. From the document, FSS received the following confirmations from the respective banks by sworn and notarized statements provided by duly authorized personnel. Why in the fuck would any bank be taking a chance of lying if that amount was not in the bank or was part of some type of massive market manipulation scheme? Doesn't make any sense to me. They wouldn't be participating. So this is some of the best news that crypto has gotten and should put to rest one of the worst fears for crypto, a Tether crash. Why are people complaining and why is this receiving so much FUD? It is because most crypto traders and holders, especially on our cryptocurrency, have a deep hatred for Tether, which is solely based on the sentiment of Tether over the past 9 months, which is bad. That is why I believe the bulls are coming soon. Tether and its implosion will become an afterthought, which I believe has been one of the big things holding the entire crypto market back. Talking some other good news, especially for a crypto I really like besides Neo, Stellar Lumens. So Stellar is getting ready to launch its own decentralized exchange called the SDEX. Stellar currently has Stellar Term, an open source client for the network. You can send, receive, and trade pretty easily, but the UI isn't the best, especially with some of the better DEXs out there. The SDEX is much needed, and according to a source, it will be ready in the next month. And it will involve changes to Stellar's core protocol. The changes would involve the way buy and sell orders are carried out. Moving on to another coin who I knew had the chops to pull off something special, and they did it. Enigma. The first time I spoke about Enigma was almost a year ago, on August 21st of 2017. They are a fucking solid project, and I got in really early. So the news that came out regarding them is their collaboration with Intel, who has their eyes zoomed in on the crypto space. So Enigma has officially partnered to research and develop privacy-preserving computation technologies. Enigma is going to be utilizing software guard extensions in the development of these computations, and Intel will be highlighting the solutions developed during their keynote speech today at Cyber Week 2018 in Tel Aviv. Booyah, baby. What has this done for the price of Enigma? Very, very good things. A nice 15% push up for the day, and depending on what has been developed, I could easily see another big push tomorrow. But we always need to remember, buy the rumor, sell the news. What I would like to finish today's episode off with is what the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, shared on Twitter, but first shared it with the Coinbase team at a meeting yesterday. So this image was shared taking a look at the history of Bitcoin bubbles, 2013 one, 2014 Mt. Gox crash, and then our most recent one in 2017. It's showing you how insignificant the last bubbles looked on the entire chart at length. At the time, they looked like despair and the end was coming. Just like I say, Brian has some of the same sentiments as me. He says, and I quote, "Hey, team. Many of you are new, so I wanted to share a bit about the price of crypto. The crypto industry is like no other I've seen, lots of ups and downs, reaching a new plateau each time. There have been 3 to 4 of these now. It can be scary for the first time you see it, but to us who have been in the industry for many years, this feels like old news. Then there is hype. People are rationally exuberant. When there is despair, people are rationally pessimistic. Neither is true. Reality is always somewhere in the middle, more correlated with the real usage, transactions per day, than the price. After many years of this, I've come to enjoy the down cycles in crypto prices more. It gets rid of the people who are in it for the wrong reasons, and it gives us an opportunity to keep making progress while everyone else gets distracted. We use this down cycle to build a strong foundation so we can thrive in the next growth cycle. I want to encourage you all to ignore the price of crypto and the headlines, which will inevitably start to come up. Our job is to rise above that, finding our own intrinsic source of motivation, to come in and do our best work regardless of what other people think. We'll win in the long term by listening to our customers and building what they want, just like any great company." Hit the nail on the head, folks. This is our time, and it's a blessing in disguise. Even if the plateau extends for longer than I predicted, that should make you cheer, not get mad. If you look at the bigger picture, things are oh so bright, people. So, let's trade our way to the top by finding those solid projects and getting ourselves positioned to see our ships rise when the next waves make landfall. Cheers, everybody. See you tomorrow.